Well, greetings. We are coming at you from Quartzsite, Arizona. Actually in the parking lot here at the McDonald's Pilot. Kelly is parked in the parking lot working online. Cell service was not good enough at the camp for her to work, so she came down here. Service is a lot better in town. So she's got to finish up her work day. I am going to move on from Quartzsite to find our next camp, go scout it out ahead, and I'll let her know where I'm at. That's how we've been kind of working it. And it is starting to thin out in Quartzsite. A lot of folks leave come February after the big tent show, so a little easier to get around town. I did laundry the other day, and there was only like 3 other people there. I've been there before where you can't even get a washer or dryer. It's so busy. So nice to see it thin out, although I am moving on as well. So had a really nice stay here. I think I've been in Quartzsite for probably 3 weeks, which is just good enough for me. I have got my water jugs all filled up. There's a water filling station down the road. I was pretty low. It's just I'm using up my last gallon, so I'm topped off now. I carry a total of 19 gallons. You gotta watch it around here. A lot of people pull out, cut you off, just not looking where they're going. So anyway, I'm gonna make one last stop. Unfortunately, between here and the next camp, there is nowhere to resupply, so I am getting a little low on food. Like I said, I've been here for 3 weeks. I stocked up real heavy in Lake Havasu, and the store here is pretty slim pickings, but I'm gonna stop anyway. Just get a couple things to get through the next few days, and then we'll be moving on to a bigger town that has better shopping. So that's how I'm working it. Okay, that was a bust. I didn't find anything there. Prices are pretty high, selection is very low. So I'm just gonna tough it out. Get through the weekend, and I'll be going into a bigger town that has a lot better selection and better prices. So for now, it's time to head to the highway. Gonna be using Highway 95 heading south. Another beautiful day on our hands. I think it is in the low 70s. Clear and sunny. Hard to beat. There's Volkswagen Beetle up here. I had one the same color when I was in high school. Yep, not doing so good. We're gonna make our way south a little bit and see what we can find for camping. Away we go. Okay, we're gonna get off the highway here and try to find us a camp. Just gonna take this little pull off here, and I think I'm gonna unload the motorcycle and go scout around. A little bit easier to move around on the bike, so yeah, we'll see what we can find. Tall one. It's got to be about 20 feet. Towers over me. all at the base of the mountains here. It is quite green, actually all around us here. The closer you get to the mountains, it really starts to green up, probably from the excess rain this year. Take a walk over here and show you something. Here we are coming up at a younger saguaro. That is just about my height. I'm 5'11". That's standing just about the same, actually darn close to exactly the same height as me. Pretty darn close. Actually, it's a little bit taller than I am. That's probably about 6 feet. In case you've ever wondered what's inside these cacti here, here's one that's been dead for a while. All of its outer flesh has deteriorated away. It's wood inside. I always kind of thought they were just that, I don't know what you'd call it, viscous material, which is usually what runs through the center of them, but there is like a skeleton of wood going all the way down to the trunk, I guess you'd call it. Very woody. See that inner fleshy core starts to deteriorate over time. It's actually hollow on the inside towards the top. Down at the bottom, it's still got a lot of that in there that hasn't deteriorated and dried up yet. This long spindly plant here is an ocotillo. When you get up close to it, notice that there are spines all along it. It's very thorny, but these green leaves disguise the thorns. You don't see them at first glance. And then in the blooming spring, when they're ready to bloom, they get a nice orange flower at the tip. They're really pretty. This one's nice and healthy. Leaves are nice and green. Of course, we're surrounded by the creosote bush here. These will get a little yellow flower on them in bloom, and this looks like jojoba. Pretty sure this is jojoba here. They extract oil from these. You've heard of jojoba oil, used for all different purposes. And behind that is the desert ironwood. Love these ironwood trees. Ironwood is an extremely hard wood. It's very dense. I'm going to double check. I'm pretty sure that's jojoba. Here I'm using the Seek app on my phone. You can download it for free for your iPhone or Android device, and it's usually quite accurate. You do need a cell signal for it to identify the plants. Then you can take a snapshot of them and add them to your collection. And it's usually quite accurate. I usually cross-reference it on Google to make sure that it's identified correctly, but it's usually quite accurate. Very useful. I use it all the time. And here we have the cholla cactus, also known as the jumping cactus. These cholla cactus, they can reproduce they drop little pieces off the top there, and those fall to the ground and blow around in the wind, and those will actually root and grow a whole new cacti. The reason why they call it the jumping cactus is because those spines on this type of cactus, they have little microscopic barbs on them, and they just seem to attach to anything. You just barely get close to it. So they're notorious for getting stuck in your boots. Your dog is running around, they'll cling right to your dog, and they're a pain to get out. But they do flower. You can see the remnants of one here. That little top piece there will get a nice yellow flower. Very pretty. You just have that glowing light yellow color up against a backdrop like this. It's just beautiful. Just don't want to touch them. There's another healthy saguaro. It's got some new growths on it. I've heard, I don't know how true it is, that it takes up to 100 years to get new offshoots like that. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard that from a few different people. So when you see them with multiple big arms, that means they've been around for hundreds of years, from what I've heard. Gosh, these look totally different when you get up close. See the layers. Boy, a lot of Ocotillo. Yeah, pretty. Break here. All right, continue on. A little gateway of cacti. Wow, it's really green back here. Look at all the jojoba. Lots of jojoba, buddy. Wow, this is neat. Good idea coming back here, buddy. Wow, this is really pretty. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It's wild. Yep, someone's camped back here. That's going for it. Is that Bob? I think that's Bob. Gosh, this is really nice. Yep, truck. Yeah, again, if that was we were a four-wheel vehicle, someone would be doing some serious backing up. Very little spots to pull over. Gotta take a second to look at what we're riding through. Wow, yeah, let's take a little break. Well, taking another stop here. Check this out. This formations here are just awesome. Finally getting that sun poking through too. As we were riding by, we noticed there's a cave over here. Check it out. But yeah, look at this. This is just awesome. A giant face there. This looks unreal. Kelly's over here exploring. Looks like someone's camped out here. I think they call this Skull Rock. I saw it on Google Maps. You know, it's kind of like the eye socket mouth. Pretty sure this is it. It was midway through the wash. Yeah, how about camping in here? Looks like someone had a fire in here. You can see all the black. Whoa, it's pretty big. They've taken and filled in the gaps here. Yeah, I'm standing straight up. I still got some headroom. Let me switch to wide angle. A little wider shot. I'm in a cave, buddy. I'm in a cave. Woo! Okay, now we're having fun. Wow, but look at this view. Whoa. Right outside your door. I want to become a cave dweller. That is awesome. There's a lot of jojoba bushes here. I've actually never seen them bloom. They do have little yellow flowers that bloom. This one's blooming early, still middle of winter. Well, we're getting pretty far back in here and we're seeing our first sign. Oh, it may be the end of the road. I think it is. Yeah, closed to motor vehicles, beyond this point, wilderness. Yeah, I think we're at the end of the road. I think this is the other trail. There's something back up there. Some sort of birdhouse or something. Survey marker. Well, this is it, buddy. Well, I guess we should just turn around and head back. Should we have a cookie? Okay. Maybe we'll get out of the way a little bit. All right, well, we are at the end of the road here. Didn't feel like we went full 8 miles, but I think that was what the sign was that we passed when we first started. And it is just beautiful back here. Notice there's a ton more birds flying around. Look at this peak up here. Kelly's getting the shot. I see this little post with a black box on it up here. We're gonna hike up and see what that's all about. Just a short little walk here. You could definitely continue on by foot through this little wash. I don't know what that is. It's just like a little bucket on a pole. Huh. There's like a little drain in there. What the heck is that for? Just sitting there. Maybe it catches rainwater and birds can drink from it. That's all I could think. Little bird bath in the middle of nowhere. Kelly's down there. And I just noticed something. I've been going around. Oh wow, there's a big pit back here. What that's all about. Probably fills up with water too. So I've been keeping an eye on all the vegetation out here, trying to identify them all. And I'm seeing some new vegetation I haven't seen in the last couple days exploring around this agave plant. You can see quite a few scattered up on this hillside. There's none on the other side near where we're camping. These things are real pretty. Look at that. This symmetry. So I didn't even notice the sticker. It says rain-wise. I'm guessing it's some rain catchment system. I was thinking it was for birds, but maybe that drain catches the water and they can tell how much rainfall. I don't know. Strange. I'll maybe Google that. Rain-wise. Well, that was a fun little exploration ride. So glad we did that. Oh, looks like someone pulled in next to us here. Kind of weird. A lot of open spots. Well, that was a fun one. You okay there? You stuck? You stuck?